except
previous lives.
Previous life. Yeah.
Because at night I don't accept.
But unless we have the extrasensory perception, we cannot have the direct vision upon the previous birth. But when we have only the intellectual knowledge, our intellect logic may think that there may be previous birth, and there may be the chance. So it is a supposition. It may be like that.
But also one concept.
But just like a concept, but even though it may be a concept, whether we rely upon the concept or not, that here, what we have to do, we cannot rely upon the concept that the next birth is there, previous birth is there. But we can have the possibilities, it may be there. By examining many things, some happenings, and some explanation given by many people. So, and we, for ourselves, we can think there may be the chance of birth and rebirth is possible. But we cannot, if you have the direct vision, if you have the extrasensory perception, you may have the direct vision of your birth, of your previous birth or next birth. But when we do not have such a vision, we need not give more importance to that. Because the previous birth or after birth is not coming on their way. So what is on their way, that we can verify, that we can test. But here we cannot test the rebirth or previous birth.
I was in Thailand, first time I saw in Thailand, baby boy. Man was born in like boy, but he felt he's like lady, like woman. And then make operation and everything make like woman. Then I thought maybe the previous life woman and the consciousness didn't change in this body and still feel like woman.
So that is a rare happening. Everybody is not doing like that. Some person alone is behaving like
small person.
Small person.
Yeah, but
here also there are many people in the spiritual world. There are many people have experience. Many people have come away from the body. So the subtle body comes away from the physical body and get back into their own body. So it is a common experience. There are many people, they are associated with me. They have many such kind of experiences. The subtle body comes away from the physical body and then afterwards return to the body.
It's clinical death. They get clinical death.
Not, but the physical body is not going to the death. But it is also living, but their experience is only outside the body. You will have the subtle body comes away from the body. And whatever comes away from the body alone have the experience. And when the subtle body comes away from the body, the physical body will not function. Even though it is not dead, it will not have any function. Only the subtle body alone have the function. So the scriptures also say the same thing. The physical body will go away and the subtle body will go to the next birth.
Don't assume to enlightenment.
This is not the enlightenment. This is not enlightenment.
Don't assume for enlightenment. So practice.
Our practice, if we practice like this, the practice, that means we expect some result. So it is a struggle. So the understanding, it must be in the form of understanding. The understanding will operate. So we should not execute our understanding.
But you see, you do unconsciously. When you conscious,
consciously you are not doing.
Also a little bit practice, because before we get same practice, like you unconsciously, but you don't do consciously. So what is different between practice and understanding?
For example, in the dark place, we take something, just like as a rope, we take a rope in the dark place, we take a rope, and we switch on the torch. What kind of rope is this? And we find this is not a rope, it is a snake. It is snake. The very moment of understanding will drop the snake. We will not try to drop. The dropping happens. So, when we understand we have no work, the dropping happens, is happening. But unconsciously we may take. But we will not, we will not drop. We will not consciously drop. The dropping will happen. We will not try to drop. The dropping will happen. So we will not try. We need not try. So we are taken unconsciously. It is a good one thing. And when we think it is not good, then the very moment when of your understanding, you need not execute your understanding. So the effort, the dropping will be there. It is a happening. Practice to do what?
Not interfere, but like make practice.
Not to interfere means is a interference. It is a kind of interference. If you do it, it is a interference.
Like you say, so this is intellect always knows, like if you have a weakness, intellect knows that you have. Now it's like
so if you practice this understanding, it will become yoga. Another kind. This is a kind of different kind of yoga. So yoga means you are giving some effort. Through yoga means you are executing something, you are practicing something. What you do through some practice, it may be helpful, but it is a kind of yoga.
Yes, I really understand your way to main understanding. Really
understanding is enough.
Yes.
You need not
if you
execute.
Have understanding, it's working.
It will work. It will work naturally.
Yeah.
You need not try to work. You will not work according to your understanding. Understanding itself will work.
The understanding is working.